Hello and welcome to Bruce Springsteen Guitar Lessons. Today's lesson is going to be Waiting on a Sunny Day from The Rising. Thanks very much to Subscribe Star Han Verhoeven for the request. Hello and welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that walkthrough. So now what we're going to do is go through all the individual parts. Okay, so the tempo is approximately 108 BPM and it's in the key of C major, but it does actually transpose later in the song to D major and then up to E major for the sax and the outro section. Let's take a look at the chords first. So what we've got: C major, a standard popular C major chord, third finger, third fret A, middle finger, second fret D, open G, first fret B, open E. Then you've got an A minor chord, open A, second fret D, third finger, second fret G, first finger, first fret B, and then open E string. Also, it's worth mentioning, I think live he plays it in D. So I think he plays it with the capo on the second fret, but we're going to do the album version here. Okay, so that's A minor there. Then A major, I was going to play it the Bruce way, where he tends to just bar it. So just playing the middle 4 strings, making sure you're not hitting that F sharp there on the E string. So using your first finger, 0, 2, 2, 2 there. So it's A major, and F major 7 over C, really nice chord. Okay, so here basically what you've got, third finger, third fret A string, little finger, third fret D, middle finger, second fret G, first finger, first fret B, then open E string. Really, really nice kind of rich sounding chord there. And we've got a G major chord. Bruce often plays it with his sort of third and fourth fingers, sometimes blocking the A, but we'll just do the full version. Middle, third, and little fingers. Third finger, third fret low E, middle finger, second fret A, little finger, high. Or you could just play it another way, you know, first, second, and third fingers as well. And then we've got a normal D major chord. So strumming from the D strings, open D, first finger, second fret G, third finger, third fret B, middle finger, second fret high E. And we've got a B minor chord. Okay, so you're going to bar the second fret from your A string, third finger, fourth fret D, little finger, fourth fret G, middle finger, third fret B. I've also got a B major chord. Okay, so here you're barring the second fret like your B minor, but using your third finger to bar the D, the G, and the B strings, kind of arcing it so you can hit the second fret on the high E string. Then we've got an E major chord. This is for the kind of key change bit, and also at the end of the middle 8. So middle finger, second fret A, third finger, second fret D, first finger, first fret G. Again, same shape as your A minor, on different strings. And then we've got a C sharp minor, which is basically the B minor moved up 2 frets. So you're barring the 4th fret instead of the second. And then what else have we got? And then we've got F sharp minor as well, which is in the kind of outro sax solo section. We're barring all 6 on the second fret, and the third finger, 4th fret A, little finger, 4th fret D. Cool, so that's all the chords. Again, some nice common open chords and a few bar chords there. So what happens is, let's take a look at the intro first. Also, I'll put the song structure up on the screen now. So hopefully you'll find that useful in order to break down all the kind of individual sections. The song structure will be in the description as well. So you can kind of see everything clearly in how everything's put together. So the intro starts off with this cool 2-bar drum beat, okay, from Max, and then what you've got is this 8-bar progression. So this 8-bar progression features throughout most of the song, even in the key changes. Okay, so it's really once you've got this 8-bar progression, it's not too complicated a song, so it's a nice one, especially if you're a beginner as well, although you have got those bar chords as well. So what we'll do is we'll go through this kind of 2-bar strumming pattern. I've watched a few videos, you know, live videos to see roughly what he's doing strumming wise. Again, lots of layers as well, because you've got that really nice string section. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through this 2-bar strumming pattern. Okay, so you're going to go down, 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 up, down, up. So that's 2 crotchets or quarter notes, and then 4 quavers or 1/8 notes. So that's how you're strumming it: down, 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 up, down, up. Okay, so really nice simple pattern that sounds great. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Now I think what's happening, he's in the second bar of this kind of 2-bar strumming pattern. You're starting off the bar with 2 quavers or 1/8 notes, 1 and 2, then a crotchet or quarter note, and then 3 and 4 and. Now what I would also do in terms of dynamics is do the first quaver or 1/8 note just a lot softer. So you're going like this: 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. So you don't want everything to be too even. So play around with that so you can get it close as you can to kind of the recording, the live versions. So that second bar, that 2-bar phrase goes 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and, or down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And if you put that 2-bar phrase together, it will go 1, 2, 3 and 4 and, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. Again, see I'm not doing everything too even. I'm kind of changing the velocity of some of the chords. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and cool. So basically got the 2 bars of C, and then going to do exactly the same thing with the A minor. And 2, 3 and 4. Again, same thing with the F major 7 over C. Cool, so for the next bar, which I'll put in brackets in the song structure, I'm going to do a C chord. Again, this is just basically, I watched the Live in Barcelona one just to kind of get the gist of what he's doing. So here what's happening is you're starting off this kind of bar 2 pattern, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, okay? 1 and 2, 3 and 4, so it's exactly the same strumming pattern as that bar 2. But then on the and of 4, so that very last strum, you're going to go to the G. Okay, so you're going to go down, up, down, down, up, down, up to the G. Just sounds really nice coming off the beat there. So, and that's bar, so that is bar 7, okay? And then for bar 8, of this kind of 8 bar phrase, you've just got 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. So the kind of the bar 2 kind of strumming pattern there. So then we just play that main 8 bar phrase, and this features throughout most of the song, okay? So once you've got this, then it's all about remembering the order of the song and the kind of key changes and things like that. So I'm going to go through that 8 bar phrase. This is in the intro, okay, after the 2 bars of drums. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Major 7. Split bar 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. Cool, so then for the verse sections, again look at the song structure. So the first verse, second verse, third verse, all exactly the same. It's 2 rounds of that 8 bar phrase, okay? So nice and simple. Now for the first and the second chorus and the third chorus, it's basically that 8 bar phrase again. So again, really simple. Most of the song uses the same kind of 8 bar chord progression. So it's a great one. And compared to a lot of, other Bruce songs, this is a lot simpler. Okay, so the first verse, do it twice. Then the first chorus, that 8 bar phrase twice. First chorus, do that 8 bar phrase. And then there's just 1 bar of drums afterwards. Okay, so you just got just a little break. So that's the only difference between the first, the second and the third chorus. You've just got 1 bar of doing nothing, and it's just a drum beat into the second verse. Okay, so the second chorus is just that 8 bar phrase. Okay, now after the second chorus, we've got the middle 8 section. Okay, so this is where it actually transposes to the key of D major, which is up a tone. Okay, so everything's shifted up. But it's the same 8 bar phrase to start with. It's just you're going up a tone. So instead of being a C, it's going to be a D. Instead of an A minor, it's going to be a B minor. And instead of an F, major 7 over C, you're going to do a G. Instead of a C, you're going to do a D. And instead of a G, you're going to do an A. Okay? And we've got a few bars after that. So what I'm going to do is play the middle 8 section, the first 8 bars. So we've got D, B minor, then G, okay, and then D and A, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. At the end of this, you've just got these 3 extra bars just before you go into the third verse. It's kind of bringing up some tension there. So what we've got is E major to strumming pattern of the first bar of that 2 bar strumming pattern, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. Okay, so for the last 2 bars of the middle 8 section, we've got the G major doing the first bar of that 2 bar strumming pattern. So down, 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 up, down, up. And it's tied into the next bar for half a beat, and they're going to come in with 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or 1, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So it builds up nicely before the third verse. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let me just play the whole of the middle 8 section. So down, 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 up, down, up, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and major. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So feel free to mix it up a little bit if you're not too keen with those strumming patterns, but it's pretty close, I think. So that's the middle 8 section. Then it goes back into the third verse, third chorus, and then you've got the sax solo, which is basically the sax solo and then the outro. And what you've got here, it transposes. So most of the song is in the key of C major, then it goes up a tone to D major for that middle 8 section, and the sax solo goes up to E. Okay, so everything's going up a tone again, or equivalent of 2 frets. Okay, so what we've got is 2 bars of E to start with. Again, usual strumming pattern: 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and then C sharp minor. 2 bars of A. Then E major, split bar to B, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. So that's the usual kind of 8-bar phrase. Instead of being C or D, it's now in E. Okay, and then we've just got an extra kind of 8 bars for the outro section. Okay, so you've got 2 bars of A here, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and F sharp minor. Strumming pattern in D major, and B major, and just finish on an E chord. Cool, so it's quite nice. It chops and changes quite a bit there. Keep you on your toes. So let's go through the whole of that sax solo and outro again. So B major for 2 bars. Again, same 2-bar phrase, C sharp minor. A major, come up to the split bar, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, and then the last 8 bars, A major for 2 bars, F sharp minor for 2 bars, D major for 2 bars, and B major. On E. Of course, that's all the parts. As far as Bruce songs goes, this is actually one of the easier ones, as long as you're obviously comfortable with bar chords and the key changes. So nice kind of 8-bar progression throughout, and just a few other bits and pieces there. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and hit that bell icon for notifications, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you'd like to get a hold of any of the tabs you see on the screen there, so these are done in a great program called Guitar Pro. So if you've got the program Guitar Pro, you can get access to these on Subscribestar, or you can also get them in PDF formats. It's really good to practice with. Also, any backing tracks, I've made 38, 39 backing tracks now. So these are all available. So files are sent out on the 3rd of the month if you're wanting to be a member of Subscribestar. So that's subscribestar.com/Bruce Springsteen Guitar. Also, I'm currently redoing my website as well, so files will be on there. That'll be jsmusicscore.co.uk, so it's going to be really soon if you didn't want to sort of sign up to Subscribestar and do the monthly thing. Also on Subscribestar, you've got extra videos, guitar solo videos. There's quite 13 and 14 on there. And also, if you wanted to see tab and chord diagrams during this lesson breakdown of the video, they're also available normally on the day after, so you can see sort of tabs all the way through the video, not just in the walkthrough. So any questions, feel free to let me know in the comment section below, or send me an email about Subscribestar or the new website. So thanks very much for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, bye.